Hi, I'm Colin with Mega BJJ. Thanks for watching the video. I'm going to go through a quick customization for a customer. I am pulling in the length of the sleeve and the pants, and hope you enjoy it. So basically I'm going to use my handy dandy ruler, some tailor's chalk, and a nice pair of fabric scissors. These are just scissors. You can use whatever you like, but you might want to do that with some nice scissors. So essentially I'm going to measure up from the bottom up so that way I can cut both pant lengths precisely, get a nice cut. I like to work with centimeters. So we're going to go with 22.5 centimeters. All right, from the top. All right. I'm going to mark this off. So we have 22.5. We're marking 22.5 off on both sides, like that, and a little score there. Right, and then I'm going to go ahead and draw a chalk line all the way across it. Okay, and then so for the hem, I like to have a double roll under, so I'm going to measure an inch off of that mark. And then I will measure an inch off that mark, and then also mark off the half-inch mark. So that will give me enough fabric to fold under when I do the hem. Right, and then I will also mark those off as well. Right, and then that's where we end up with those three super cool lines, just like that. And so I'm going to cut on the furthest line, and I'm just going to cut straight across with my super sharp fabric scissors, like that. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and mark the chalk on the other side as well. It'll make it easier for me as I'm sewing, so I'll be able to see where the fold is supposed to be for the hem. Does that make sense? All right, and here as well. And just don't worry about the chalk marking up the fabric. It's not that big a deal. It comes out in the first wash. Or you could just lick it a few times and the chalk will come out. So it's not permanent. Just like a chalkboard at school, right? Alright, so we got the first leg marked up. So we'll mark the second leg. Remember we were at 22.5. So we're going to measure up 22.5 here, here, and mark it here. I'm going to mark all the way across. So we're going to measure an inch and then mark off with the inch and then the half-inch mark as well. There we go. Set. Let's go ahead before we cut. Measure once, twice, then cut. So we did length. I'm going to fold this over. I'm going to measure this an inch and a half inch. All right. Cool. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and mark out. All right, there we go. Hey, all right, now we're going to cut. Now we're going to let's iron it out, and then we'll sew it together. Let's take a look. Okay, cool. All right, so let's iron this hem out real quick. I guess you could do this without iron, but I think it's so much easier to do with iron. Once you iron the fabric, increase it. It'll hold its shape better while you're sewing, and it makes the sewing process go much faster. So essentially, I'm just folding over the first blue line, which is the blue chalk. I like using the blue chalk because it stands up really well on the black and the white fabrics. And for blue bees, I would use like a white chalk usually. All right. Put this over real quick. Get this other side. And whenever you're sewing the front side of the pants, remember that there's like usually an extra layer of ripstop or whatever fabric that the manufacturer used. So I also have that in my geese. I mean, it's really common. People do it to reinforce the knees, so it makes sense. All right, so the first line is now ironed over, so I'm going to fold over the second line. And iron that down as well. Nice, nice. There you go. Cool. All right, let's do the other side. All right, the first line. Irons are hot, by the way. It depends on the ironing setting, but some of them have like fabric. You can do like cotton. This is a cotton setting. It gets pretty hot, so watch your fingers. Okay. I'm not spending a ton of time at the seams either, because the fabric's really thick there, and the crease wouldn't hold from the heat. I'll plan on smacking those with a hammer, quite literally. But I'll show you that in a second. Okay, cool. All right, let this iron out, and I can sew it. Okay, cool. All right, so I got everything ironed out in front of the machine. This is a GU N62. It's a knockoff Singer 111. It's a walking foot, single stitch. So it's a beast. This thing's a beast. And essentially, I'm going to take the seam, the leg seam, which they use like a triple lap stitcher, feed off the iron machine to make. I don't have one in my shop, a back one, but man, those things are like $5 grand. Anyway, so I'm going to take it, fold over once, fold over twice, but it's a lot of fabric right there. So I'm going to take my handy dandy hammer. Knock that bad boy out so it's nice and flat. All right, so now that I got that seam nice and flat, I'm going to go ahead and feed it into the machine. I'm first going to turn it on. And so the machine is on. You don't hear the motor running because I have an electric motor on it, so it only engages when I put the pedal down. Put the pedal down. All right, so essentially I'm going to get it lined up. I like to run the top stitch first. I'm going to start a little bit before the big fat seam. I'm going to run it forward and backwards a couple times. Start the seam. There we go, lock it in place. And I'm just going to feed it nice and slow until it pops up on top of that really thick piece. And then I'm going to manually work it through. There we go. And once it gets past that part, everything else is smooth sailing. So could you use the iron to drop it out? You can quickly go through the stitching. It works really good. Really going to stay in place really well. Like so. Like that. Okay. Almost done. I'm going to trim this top and bottom string. I'm going to sew on top of it anyway, so I'll finish this out. And in order to sew the second line, I'm going to sew right through that big lump. And I'm going to go ahead and start the second line. And I like to do it right next to the edge, so we have a double stitch. The bottom of the pants. That's super sturdy. Looks like we caught an issue here. Looks like we got a little string break. Alright, we'll go back over that again. Oh goodness. Alright. Every tailor's nightmare has happened. My bottom bobbin is out of thread. So I have to go back and redo some of that. Alright, so let's thread the bobbin. Alright, in order to thread the bobbin, I need to take my thread and wind it underneath this little dealer bobbin over here on the side of the machine. And I'm going to stick it through this guide. Oh, it's a little frayed now. Sorry, I'll give it some confidence. Stick it through that hole. There we go. Alright, and then we got my bobbin. Oh no! I lost my bobbin. I found it. Alright, let's go ahead and set the bobbin up. I'm going to go ahead and stick the thread through this little hole in the side of the bobbin, right? And then I'm going to insert the bobbin over this dowel, right? I'm going to hold the tail thread. I'm going to engage the bobbin holder thingy, which hooks on the belt for the motor, right? And then I'm going to hold the feed string so that way it doesn't clump up or get bound up or whatever. And essentially I just give it a foot pedal and start winding the bobbin. Oh no. All right, let's try again. All right, so essentially what happened is our tail end did not catch properly as we're winding. So we're going to thread it back to that little hole that we started at, rather than wasting all this thread that we have on the bobbin already. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. Yeah, success. Okay. Essentially, just keep running it until it fills at the bottom. Okay, that's about enough. Take it off. I'm going to snip it. All right, and then let's replace the bobbin back in the bobbin case. So for this machine, the bobbin thread needs to run clockwise. We'll stick it in there and run the thread guide, and then it'll pop in place. You'll hear click. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but it did. All right, so basically, perfect tension. Let's go ahead and stick it back in the machine. Got it. Got it. Okay, we're back. All right, we're back. All right, so we got the bobbin rethreaded, and now we got to pick up where we left off on these pants. We were sewing. Okay, here we go. All right, so some people are probably going to ask, well, where do you pick up off where you left off? Or do you have to start all the way over again? No, you got to start all the way over again. But one thing you do need to do is thread your machine. Let's do that. Let's thread the machine. All right, so first we're going to nice little fresh cut. Each machine is different, so like you'll have to figure out your own machine, like how to thread it properly. But once you get there, it's not too bad. When you do it, you get enough. Once you get enough times, you can get through it. This will take too long. And hopefully you don't mess up like I just did. There you go. Almost. There you go. You gotta get it right. If you don't get it right, the machine won't run right, and then you'll be asking yourself, why isn't my machine running right? Maybe because it's not threaded correctly. Maybe some of you are asking, where did you learn to sew? My mother taught me to sew. Alright, so now that I got it threaded, I'm going to run it a couple times, just pull the bottom thread up, bing, bing, boom, got the bottom thread up. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're going to go back like an inch and a half, maybe, from where the thread ran out. Right, I'm going to pull my thread forward as I put down so the feed dogs and stuff don't keep caught on the thread. I'm going to go forward 3 or 2, and then I'm going to go backward a couple as well. Just lock it in place. There you go. So that will create some tension on the strings, the thread that's already there. And then we both finish up just like normal. So again, when I was threading back up again, I tried to go through the same holes that I left off on. It's pretty easy to do. It's not too difficult to do that. You'll get there. It just takes a little practice. Alright, I was going really slow over the thick fabric from the seam, from the side of the pants. Remember we were talking about the triple lap seam, feed up the arm machine, stitch. Sometimes. I'm going to finish it up going slow. Slow back a couple times. And then disengage. Bing, bing, boom. One pant leg done. Alright, I'm going to go to the second pant leg without talking so you can see what it looks like. I'll just trim off the excess fabric and then, nice. Nice double stitch around the hem. Yeah, that'll work out fine and dandy. Alrighty, let's start on the big hem. Remember? My handy dandy hem. Hammer it flat. Makes it so much easier. One of those kind of fun. Makes it so much easier. Also, so much easier. Okay, anyways. I put my glasses on. These are safety glasses. I typically wear these when I'm sewing through thick material because I had a needle break on me before. And oh my gosh. Speaking of needles breaking, I just had a thread break. Alright, let's go back. Okay. And so that will happen, but not regularly. Bang. Alright, let's try again.